Welcome back to SN Studios. Today we're covering criminals who have recently been jailed in Birmingham. Our first story dives into the downfall of a major drug dealer who thought he was untouchable, until law enforcement caught up with him. A significant criminal figure has been taken off the streets of Birmingham as Sikandar Ali, aged 33, was sentenced to over 13 years in prison. Ali's lavish lifestyle, which included flaunting a luxury Patek Philippe watch and a high-end Mercedes G63 AMG, was funded by his involvement in the illegal drug trade. He operated under the alias Buck Glove on the notorious Encrochat encrypted messaging network, which he used to facilitate the sale of over £500,000 worth of cocaine. Ali's story is a prime example of how crime, despite its perceived glamour, often ends in downfall. As a wholesale drug dealer in the West Midlands, Ali supplied vast quantities of cocaine to other dealers. His operation was far from small scale. Evidence presented in court revealed that he sold over 14 kilograms of the drug, with each kilogram valued between £37,000 and £40,000. The total street value of his dealings exceeded £600,000. The turning point in Ali's criminal career came when international law enforcement agencies successfully infiltrated Encrochat, a network once believed to be impregnable by its users. The platform, used by approximately 60,000 criminals worldwide, was exposed in 2020, revealing countless illegal operations, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and murder plots. Ali, who believed his communications were safe from prying eyes, was caught boasting about his drug deals, even bragging about the quality of his cocaine by saying, "You won't have any complaints, it's proper." But Ali's criminal activities weren't limited to drug trafficking. He was also involved in illegal arms dealings. During the investigation, authorities discovered that Ali had borrowed a .38 handgun from another Encrochat user for his own protection. At one point, he was found driving around Birmingham with a gun. When he tried to buy the firearm permanently, the owner refused, saying, "Bro, if it was that easy, I wouldn't ask you for it back. It's not like there are 38s all around the place like a sweet shop." Ali's downfall began when detectives, while investigating another criminal gang plotting a murder in Birmingham, uncovered his alias, Buck Glove. Their inquiries eventually led to his arrest in January last year at Birmingham Airport, where he was caught attempting to flee to Dubai. Ali subsequently admitted to conspiracy, to supply cocaine, and to transferring a firearm. At Birmingham Crown Court on August 23rd, Ali was sentenced to a total of 13 years and 6 months in prison, 9 years and 6 months for the drug offences, and an additional 4 years for the firearms charge, with the sentences to be served consecutively. Now for our second story. A West Midlands drug smuggling gang has been dismantled and its members sentenced to over 80 years in total for their roles in a sophisticated operation that ferried millions of pounds worth of cocaine and illegal cash across the UK. In a significant victory for law enforcement, a gang of 10 drug smugglers who used a fleet of vans with hidden compartments to transport high-purity cocaine and large sums of cash have been brought to justice. The operation, which spanned the West Midlands and beyond, was one of the most complex and lucrative in recent years, with a gang using various methods to conceal their illegal activities, including stashing drugs in pallets of raw chicken. The West Midlands Regional Organised Crime Unit seized a staggering 400 kilograms of cocaine and £1.6 million in cash as they dismantled the gang's sophisticated supply chain. Some of the illegal cash was found hidden inside vehicle tyres and industrial machinery, further highlighting the lengths the criminals went to in order to evade detection. The gang's activities weren't confined to the UK. Investigators also recovered 225 kilograms of cocaine that was destined for export to Australia, which had been stored at a warehouse in Sutton Coldfield. The smuggling operation involved intricate logistics, all coordinated through the Encrochat encrypted messaging platform, a service criminals believed was impervious to law enforcement. However, the platform was compromised and shut down in 2020 as part of a UK-wide crackdown, leading to the unraveling of the gang's operations. Encrochat messages between the gang members detailed the management and delivery of up to a ton of cocaine and more than £10 million in criminal cash. The scale of the operation was immense, and law enforcement agencies acted swiftly to bring those involved to justice. Two key figures in the operation, Maninder Dosanjh and Amandeep Rishi, were apprehended in Birmingham after officers stopped a van returning from docks in Essex. Inside, they discovered over 150 kilograms of cocaine hidden within frozen chicken products. Their arrest was just the beginning of the unraveling of the entire operation. Another significant arrest came when Mohammed Usman collected wheels and tyres in the West Midlands and transported them to London, where they were handed off to Syed Hashemian in a residential street. When the tyres were cut open, officers discovered nearly 500,000 in cash hidden inside. In a separate incident, over £1 million in cash was found in a concealed compartment within an air compressor in one of the gang's vans. The culmination of the investigation saw all 10 gang members arrested within a 10-day period in July 2020. They were residents of Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Sandwell, Walsall, South Staffordshire, and London. The evidence against them was so overwhelming that each member pleaded guilty to the charges, which ranged from conspiracy to supply Class A drugs to money laundering. On August the 20th, at Birmingham Crown Court, the gang members were sentenced. Maninder Dosanjh, 39, of Bramwell Drive, Cheslinhay, Staffordshire, received the harshest sentence of 16 years and 8 months, while Amandeep Rishi, 42, of Alexander Gardens, Perry Bar, Birmingham, was sentenced to 11 years and 2 months for their leading roles in the operation. Others involved in the conspiracy received significant sentences as well. Mohammed Usman, 29, of Birch Street, Oldbury, was sentenced to 9 years and 8 months. Rizwan Ali, 34, of Basins Lane, Samwell, to 9 years and 6 months, and Kamran Hussain, 34, of High Street, Harborne, Birmingham, to 9 years and 2 months. For their roles in the conspiracy to supply Class A drugs and money laundering, Peter Massey, 44, of Laurel Lane, Halsawan, was jailed for 8 years. Mandeep Singh, 42, of Bills Lane, Wolverhampton, for 7 years and 2 months. And Mithab Hussain, 31, of Sedgley Road East, Samwell, for 7 years and 2 months. Two other gang members, Ashtiaq Ahmed, 45, of Hawes Road, Walsall, and Syed Hashemian, 38, of Fernhead Road, Maida Vale, London, were sentenced to 2 years and 7 months and 2 years and 3 months, respectively, for money laundering. This case highlights the extensive efforts of law enforcement to disrupt large-scale drug trafficking operations and serves as a warning to others who are involved in the illegal drug trade that no matter how sophisticated their methods, the law will catch up with them. Next, our final story of the video. 2 men have been convicted in connection with a drive-by shooting in Birmingham that left a 32-year-old man seriously injured. Aman Ajaz and Usman Khan are now facing significant jail time after their involvement in a violent attack on Shaw Hill Road, Washwood Heath, last year. The incident occurred on Sunday, April 30th, 2023, when a 32-year-old man was driving his Volkswagen Golf and was suddenly targeted by gunfire from a silver Toyota that pulled up alongside him. The victim sustained gunshot wounds to his stomach and leg, and later managed to drive himself to Heartlands Hospital for treatment. West Midlands Police quickly launched an investigation into the shooting. Officers meticulously tracked the movements of the silver Toyota involved in the attack. The investigation led them to Whitaker Road, roughly a mile from the scene of the crime, where the suspects were seen transferring to another vehicle, a Seat, belonging to Amana Jazz of Mead Crescent, Little Bromwich. The pair continued driving around the city in this second vehicle until they managed to evade the police. However, their escape was short-lived. Following forensic work on the abandoned Toyota, which linked the vehicle to the crime, police intercepted Ayaz while he was driving the seat on May 5th, arresting him on suspicion of attempted murder. Further investigation revealed clothing found in the seat that connected another individual, Usman Khan of Sladefield Road, Saltley, to the shooting. Khan attempted to flee the country and made it to Pakistan by May 10th. But he was apprehended upon his return to Birmingham via Dubai in October. During their interviews, both men denied any involvement in the shooting. Ajaz claimed he was merely running errands for a friend on the night of the incident, specifically taking clothes to a laundrette in Northfield. Khan, on the other hand, remained entirely silent, answering no comment to all questions posed by the investigators, despite their attempts to deny or avoid the accusations. West Midlands police were able to piece together a compelling case against the two suspects. Forensic evidence and detailed surveillance played a crucial role in securing their convictions. On October 5th, 2023, both men were formally charged with attempted murder. Today, Friday, April the 26th, 2024, justice was served at Birmingham Crown Court. Usman Khan, 22, was convicted of attempted murder, while Amana Jaz, 20, was found guilty of assisting an offender. Their sentencing will take place at a later date, but both men are expected to face significant prison time for their roles in this violent crime. That wraps up our coverage for today. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SN Studios for more updates on crime news and justice in Birmingham. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.